इमोशनल बात कहना चाहता हूं, दिल की बात कहना चाहता हूं. दिस मॉर्निंग आई गॉट अप एट नाइट.
राहुल गांधी आपके दिमाग में है, मैंने मार दिया उसको. जिस व्यक्ति को आप देख रहे हो वो राहुल गांधी नहीं है.
अगर कोई जुपिटर पे खड़ा है, अगर उसे जुपिटर की खेच से निकलना होता है तो उसे 60 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड एक्सेलरेशन होना चाहिए उसका. हिंदुस्तान में हमारा जात का कॉन्सेप्ट है. दलित कम्युनिटी को इस धरती पे जुपिटर की एस्केप वेलोसिटी की जरूरत है.
Unfortunately, I'm a member of parliament.
Unfortunately, I'm a member of parliament. You can make a joke saying this. Unfortunately for you.
Unfortunately for you, I'm a member of parliament.
Viewers, like every sensible person, Rahul Gandhi, our leader of opposition, also tries to improve on his performance, like we all do. And he has well and truly outdone himself. So let's try and dissect Rahul Gandhi's latest, a video from his address in Colombia. That's a 3000 kg of pure, unfiltered absurdity. It is like someone is on a collision course with sense, like a wrestling game with logic, where common sense is the first casualty. So viewers, before I say anything else, I want you to listen to Rahul Gandhi's pearls of wisdom.
Carry one passenger, you need 3,000 kilos of metal in a car. If one passenger is driving a car. And a motorcycle has 100 kilos, carries two passengers. So why is a motorcycle able to carry two passengers with 150 kilos of metal and a car needs 3,000? But in a motorcycle, when you have an impact, the engine is separated from you. So the engine doesn't hurt you. Whereas in a car, when you have an impact, the engine comes into the car. So the entire car is designed to stop the engine from killing you. The electric motor breaks that centralized energy system. The electric motor allows you to put a motor there, put a motor there, put a motor there, put a motor there. So the electric motor is a decentralization of power. And that's really its effectiveness.
Viewers, what you just watched is not just a bad comparison, bad analogy, or poor narration. It is a crime against physics, crime against engineering, and crime against basic intelligence. Viewers, it's an anti-Eureka moment, like a flash of confusion so profound. It must have left the students wondering if they had accidentally enrolled in a stand-up comedy workshop. Imagine sitting in that audience expecting a serious discussion on policy, only to be hit with this brand new invention that packages absurdity, viewers, absurdity as wisdom, and it is served with a straight face. But viewers, jokes aside, let me address the elephant in the room. How does the Congress party expect to win the confidence of voters with this? In a country as large and diverse as ours, where every vote hinges on trust, competence and vision, Rahul Gandhi's car and bike fiasco is a neon sign. It's like it's flashing, we are out of ideas. Voters are not decoding riddles or laughing at memes. They are asking for solutions to inflation, jobs, infrastructure, etc., etc. Voters want leaders who can explain policies, not inject doubt in people's mind about whatever they've studied in school and college so far. Viewers, the Congress party, already struggling to regain ground, cannot afford these self-inflicted wounds. Every time Rahul Gandhi opens his mouth and delivers a gem like this, it's another nail in the coffin of their electoral hopes. And then the Congress party says, vote chori, system is rigged, democracy is compromised. Viewers, the BJP is already feasting on this, and who can blame them? This is a gift-wrapped opportunity to paint the opposition as a laughing stock. Viewers, Colombia, among other things, is synonymous with cartels, conflict, cocaine, corruption, but has now earned a new claim to fame, hosting the peak of political comedy. Viewers, Rahul Gandhi's address there has put Colombia on the map for something entirely new. What we are witnessing, viewers, is the Congress party's latest attempt to reinvent itself go up in flames. Rahul Gandhi's car and bike analogy proves that Congress seems to have lost its GPS in the political wilderness. And if this is the best they can offer, then the road ahead is bleak, to say the least. Viewers, voters deserve better than fool kids and fairy tales about flyaway engines. They deserve leaders who can steer the nation, not crash it into a ditch of ridicule. Is this leadership, or is this a laughing stock? I leave it to your judgment.
मुझे लगता है कि इसको सुनने के बाद अगर किसी के भी ज्ञान चक्षु उन्मीलन समझते हैं ना, उठने में कोई शंका रह गई हो तो समाप्त हो जानी चाहिए। ऐसा अद्भुत मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग का ज्ञान दिया है कि हार्ले डेविडसन से लेकर टोयोटा तक और वॉक्सवैगन से लेकर फोर्ड तक बैठे हुए इंजीनियरों ने मेरे ख्याल से छाती पीटना शुरू कर दिया होगा कि इतना जबरदस्त ज्ञान कहां से आ गया है।